A combination poem and song. The song is called Worth, and the poem is called For Rochelle, and I changed the name to hide the identity of the person who it's about. For Rochelle. I write this for Rochelle, not for the man-child who used us both. Rochelle, we are not friends. Never were. How could we ever be when he made it nigh impossible for us both? I was jealous of you, you know. Jealous because you're beautiful. You're bright. Your laughter is contagious. And you're more of a girly girl than I am. Than I ever could or ever will be. Than I ever want to be. Why am I not like that? Why am I so different than all these other girls, all these other women? I have been asking myself. Not quite this and not quite that. I'm more like that or THIT. I can't adult like you do. I don't have kids. I won't have kids. I don't want children. I can barely care for myself, and the overstimulation of going out with people in public spaces, even just once. Like right now, a night like tonight overwhelms me, my brain and my body and senses on a level that I cannot even begin to comprehend, to explain. I require a nap that lasts for days, except society does not allow me that. Rochelle, you drink and you smoke and you laugh. With your perfect hair and nails and makeup and perfume, with the best of them, with the rest of them. Why am I not like that? Like you? Would he like me better if I were? I would ask myself sometimes. Like a juvenile stuck in middle or high school, writing freestyle in my journal, thoughts that I dare not say out loud, but found comfort in releasing in the privacy of blank spaces, closed books, solace and secrets. That maybe one day I would tell, but I may never need to. I knew I needed to form my thoughts, that's all. He has read them. He read them all now, you know. Broke into my home, my house, my car, spaces I called my own, and violated my life in such a way as I'd never known, never thought possible. Vandalized my property, violated my privacy. Would you think that possible of him? He's a tramp, but they love him. I did. I loved him. I made excuses like you do too, like you do now. I recognize the person I once was when I see her. He played us against one another, like the way he plays a cello, playing me against other women he viewed not as women, not even as girls, not as human, viewed as objects, viewed as less than. The things he would say, subtle, insidious. I'm not attracted to Rochelle, you know. As if just to throw that out there. There is more, but you don't need to know. Just like I can only imagine the heinous things he has lied through his ugly ass, lopsided teeth that he doesn't use mouthwash for. The lies he tells you and others about me, my friends who believe him, who unfollowed me and think that I do not notice, who likely willingly deliver a report to him about my progress because I blocked him. Do you think this makes me feel safe? Who still check my stories when it's convenient? Or have stopped checking entirely? Have stopped liking my posts, but that was decades ago, because he is a parasite and infects all who draw him near, who draw near him, who draw. Who suck and get sucked by his words and lack thereof, with his actions and lack thereof. How he doles out punishment when he sees it fit, because he is the harbinger of justice and all things good. The worst of evils is that which disguises itself as good and clean. Remember this. Rochelle, I return to you, like me, will turn the page, skip a beat. You will become a new Rochelle, and you will ask yourself how and why you tolerated this shit for so fucking long. Lean on your friends and family for support. Do not blame yourself. And if you are anything like me, he may ruin friendships and acquaintanceships, and you may have some property damage, but he can never, ever take or break your spirit. And lastly, learn from my biggest mistake. Immediately install video cameras and change your locks.